right? Because everything. So basically, that's to say that any issue that let's say like since you guys are very familiar with Mitchell and they're right there. If any young people have any issues, parents, they could always come. If any parents have issues with any schools in this district that they want to bring to the table, they could also do that too, because that's basically what we're here for. Or ACS, if there's any issues with ACS, or sanitation, we have committees for that. Or even St. Mary's. You said you're gonna do something in St. Mary's. I know you noticed that their recreation is still closed, right? It's still down.
The recreation center will be reporting at the next at the meeting tomorrow.
Oh, they come tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So maybe you guys could come there, so you could see exactly what's going on in St. Mary's and why it's been shut down for so long. Yeah, those are issues that we need to
address. And even like I know Mayor Mamdani has like a rental rip-off hearing series where people are gonna get to share what they've been going through in their buildings in the Bronx. It's gonna be on March 11th, but again, people might not feel comfortable to even sign up to speak, right? So, right, no, even like their identity, so that's gonna be in March.
As a city employee, as a mayoral employee, I want to say that there was a recent executive order where the Mayor Mandami did order that no agency will cooperate with ICE regarding federal related issues for non-criminal or non-warrant related issues. So let's make that clear that while I'm not dispelling what you may have heard from folks that it is always, I always do fact check as much as possible, and I'm still human, so I make errors often. But that is an order that for schools and all city related entities, it's about how it relates to. So wow, that is a city agency, yes. That even though they have a federal monitor, they are all still part of the city of New York, and that we understand that unfortunately this federal administration has made several attempts to use the bully pulpit and the pen to the check to be able to try to hold and close down and slow down money and resources to agencies that depend on federal dollars. But time and time again, and I hope that I don't have an issue walking out of the door, the court system has proven him wrong, where he's been asked to reinstate dollars that has been frozen or cut off for a period of time. And we know that is a struggle because states, cities, all count, and agencies all count on these sources to ensure that our families live in suitable housing. That this investment that has been happening from Tunisia is horrendous. We're $8 billion in debt for capital improvements. People are living day by day. As unfortunate as what happened, the situation that happened with the partial building collapse is almost normal for residents, and I understand the anxiety. So I don't want to do something meeting for it, but I encourage you to join the public and supportive and traditional housing community where there are true natural leaders and that are living in our community who activate all in one space about strategies about how we are making sure that folks in Nigeria live in suitable affordable housing.
The website they have the calendars and when the committees meet. So and then the committees are open.
Yeah, we actually right after the explosion happened, I think we attended probably the first meeting after that, just to get more information on city response to that.
They should like a petition, I don't know, people do like anonymous or maybe anonymous letters to the county or something.
To be read out loud or something.
Right, like
if they don't
read
feel
out loud
comfortable
or like
at the hearing.
Are you working with Montgomery right now, right?
In different capacities, nothing official. Still working as a teacher. I'm a teacher. We're out there.
Right, yeah,
we work
with Madonna.
No, 100%.
And is it possible that we invite Elsie?
Ooh, City Council member Elsie?
Especially since now she's the council.
Yeah, South Bronx, East Harlem.
I would love to meet her since we never got to meet.
Not yet. No.
Diana, only in we will bring in the shelter, the migrant shelter.
Yeah.
Diana y'all never was involved.
She's more involved in Harlem, unfortunately.
Actually,
I've seen her more in Harlem than I've seen her here, unfortunately. Me being here for the past 3 years, more.
It's really strange that like someone would be a council member for 2 different neighborhoods in 2 different boroughs. The
So
zone
nice
is
that's
very.
here.
It makes literally no like. What?
So does she
I
also have
get
an
it.
office in Harlem?
Her
Yes,
office
two
is
of
in Harlem, right?
And then how long
The,
was across the street from us?
the city council member has 2 offices here, one in South Bronx, right, and the
Yeah.
foot of
Yeah.
Millbrook,
Over there, yeah.
and in the community, and she splits her time between both offices, as staff, and the new council member, and as attended our
I would
meetings, and we have a great relationship, and we're going to, and the leadership of the board is going to be soon meeting with council member and council.
Oh, that's amazing. Can't wait. Yeah, because we didn't get to meet the last one. And I thought that she would be more here because
Yeah.
why not? But yeah,
Well, we
so
can invite them,
hopefully.
yeah, to general.
Yeah, no,
meeting,
yeah,
for
no,
sure,
because she has to
Yeah.
go. I mean,
To give them the space to,
yeah.
yeah,
I
get
mean,
dedicated.
She
to
sounds
session,
like, why wouldn't, that's what I'm saying, I'm confused. I did write her on Instagram from my page. I was like, hey, we here.
yeah. Alright.
So, let's see.
Awesome.
And you know, I feel like when they our age, like when they, you know, I feel like it's better to direct because I noticed that when they older, they feel like they above everybody and they feel like they can't be spoken to.
They're not as accessible.
Yeah, like just like the parking machine, I had to give her 6 months of complaints and then get this for her to actually reach back. So it's like, you know, I'm not a little girl. Like, you know, we talking about this, you know, the issue that's in front. Like, I have a park in front of me that's full of needles.
Mm.
You know, and that was something that was really an issue to me, and it was not getting resolved. So a lot of them, you know, that's what we're saying, that we just need to fight again because if it's not a lot of people, they don't care. So, with that being said, definitely bringing her in.
Yeah.
At least to get to know us, to get to know the issues, so you know she could start pinpointing what we could work on.
For sure.
And then moving along, we have the old business, the 2026 Yankee Youth Leadership Scholarship.
Yeah.
Do you have any? or
So,
any-
I'm gonna talk about it, and then I think that,
Absolutely.
we mentioned this, that the staff mentioned this a couple, in the last, meeting. And so, of course, every year, you know, the New York Yankees has, given a youth leadership, scholarship for a little over $750 to 5 deserving youth. And what the community board historically has tried to do is they try to recognize youth who are in schools and they are living in the neighborhoods, in the community board, one neighborhood. Each community board has the opportunity to be able to recognize young people for this scholarship. The applications on the desk, the deadline for us to get it back to the Yankees is April 1st, but the board is asking for it back at I believe it's March 7th, which is the last, it's about 3 weeks from today, if I'm counting correctly. No, little more than 3 weeks, but the 6th, I'm sorry, March 6th, Friday, March 6th, close of business. So that leaves a little over 3 weeks for us to make recommendations. So I'm putting on the desk for this committee to please take the application, review it, and if you have young people you would recommend for the committee to make recommendations for the leadership of the board to make recommendations for as far as who should be honored for this scholarship at Yankee Stadium at a full game on the field with the board leadership. Remember this, pay close attention to the details that relates to making a full application. All applications should be typed. So the referral should be typed. Young person nominee should expect them to have already performed 50 hours of leadership volunteer work or work as a tutor, a mentor, community unity developer, or as an advocate against violence and substance abuse in our community. The chairperson of the board will participate in making approving the nominations. It should also be attached as a resume from the young person highlighting those skill sets that have been pointed out as part of the application. So again, March 6th is the date that we're asking for the event, close of business, 5 o'clock. So you can scan, email it, fax it, however you want to choose to do it. But so that we can get those applications in front of the executive committee for final determination to be made before the deadline. We do not know a date yet when they will be honored on the field. This email is going to go out tomorrow to all of our principals in our Bronx schools in the District 7 and catchment area. So if you're high school, so again, I'm excited and emphasize this in the beginning. So this should be seniors in high school. So that's what I have to emphasize. So seniors in high school and Bronx schools in the District 7 and catchment area that can take this money to start their college life going forward.
I think
Also, it doesn't have to be for college, like it doesn't have to be for tuition or.
No, you can use it however you want, but with this thinking, that's what we would. So we're looking for seniors. That's correct.
Okay.
so. Can we amend this email or right now if we need to? Just I think that would be better to have that on here because I think
This is their writing. This is their writing. This is not me.
It's not
This
us.
is directly
Okay.
from the Yankee organization.
Organization,
Exactly what they're asking for. So we're at. So while we have, if you're looking to scan this and send exactly this document back, is that what you're doing?
Well, I was just saying like that point because I don't see that language in here, so we probably
Right, so I did-
emphasize it somewhere. or
Sure.
we
I can.
do that.
I can do that in writing to my email, and I'll share that with you.
Yeah.
So in my email to Bronx principals, I'm going to emphasize the community boards and the Yankee Stadium's organization's rules and engagement for this case. Yes,
That'd be great.
but
Yeah.
but the other stuff I highlighted was the 50 hours and all that, and the typing and everything else. That is emphasized here. Youth leadership nominees are expected to perform 50 hours of leadership volunteer work as a tutor, mentor, community is at the bottom 2 points.
You said it's only for this district.
No.
Yeah, so it's only for in this catchment area because each community board has their own. So we're recognizing students who live in our district and go to school in our district.
Okay.
And I know that was a hard lift because it's for a principal, some organized council, sometimes it's hard to figure out, it's because kids travel to these schools. And so we understand that, but the chair of our board has not changed that standard.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any questions on that? Discussions? We good?
The 50 hours that they have to perform, if they can be performing it still going on like.
Yeah, I think that up until the April, until whatever, definitely.
Are you supposed to show documentation of those?
I think it should list it on the resume and something that's making more progress. So you did 50
Thank you
hours.
so much for coming.
Thank
you so much. No worries.
It's great too.
Yes.
I'll definitely be in touch. We're doing amazing work.
Oh, actually, I don't have his number. I didn't give my number.
Okay, yes.
Numbers.
That's definitely, I'm gonna definitely send you a message and thank you for the work you're doing.
Yes,
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all.
You're
Thank
fine.
you, thank you,
We're
thank you.
fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is make sure it's like I volunteer at
Yes, we can send her also
ABC
the
Yes.
flyer.
organization or
And,
charity or
to
whatever.
join, if you
That's
have
this
anybody
is on the resume.
Okay.
Yes.
And usually people just provide them, place them
Have
on
a
the
great
provide
day.
letter of
Thank you so
support.
much for coming.
That says
Thank
they can get into the-
See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
They usually highlight that in a letter of support. or something.
Excuse me. Alright, so what I wanna do for the job fair, since that was one of the stuff that we're gonna do, if anything, I'll ask Nisha, cause I know she did the Google form before.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We could do a Google form, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do the Google form. And we'll do it for a week, the Google form.
Okay.
And we'll let every committee know. I'll tell Anthony to let the executives know. And we'll see at least if 10 people will do it.
Okay, like just initial interest.
Yes.
If
If we get at least 10, then we go for it.
Okay, and ask them to really take lead.
I'm sorry. And then we could maybe circle back with you.
Well, I'm not like you're gonna take the lead, but I would.
No, I'm saying
the 10 people.
want to be supporting the committee. and
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
whatever
saying,
our
like, if we
committee
Right,
can
right.
still, yeah,
The 10
even
people
can
would take
be-
the lead, like because like you said, you documented everything.
I
so
documented
they could
everything
do it.
for a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So
Right.
And if they
we
don't
have
do it, we'll
sources
take
that we
it.
can circle back to.
Yeah.
The DL Darcy.
Yeah, we have a lot of
She's
Yeah.
hosting
information.
another
Okay.
Who else?
reentry job
Darcy.
fair.
Yeah.
Oh, Darcy, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did see that, I
And
did.
just attending, existing, that's how you continue to pick
Right,
up
right.
additional.
Yeah, networks and contacts. And,
Yeah.
The re-entry doctor?
Yeah.
Have the information.
So I have an email.
Awesome.
I can send it to you.
that sounds good.
I have posted it on the Instagram.
Yeah. And then if
We
Because they rescheduled
rescheduled
because of the weather, I think, or something.
Or at least that, then we could plan around
Hold on a
that.
second.
And then we
Yeah.
could get those people started.
to take the lead.
Small
So
steps,
then,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
small steps.
It's a lot.
So what? No, yeah. So let's say, yeah. So we'll do it. We'll pick
Yeah,
like 3 dates,
Mm-hmm.
and then we go from there. If it looks
I'll
like
figure it
it's slim, then
We'll come in.
and then we talk about the seat at the table.
You want to
Sounds
take
good.
a picture of it? Wait,
Sounds good.
someone forward. Send us a copy. You can put your email address here.
Perfect.
Or do that.
Because
And just press it.
where's that? Our little sign in. Okay. Because even this will be instructive. Like
Yeah,
Reyes,
update the signage to include.
Oh yeah, you have to add them.
Evelyn.
So just keep on.
Right.
It's all right.
Paul, okay, Evelyn Muhammad,
You're welcome.
Nitya Reyes. And, okay. So everybody here
Is part of it.
is currently okay.
Yeah, so we reach out to
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
and every board, hey, we have a job fair.
Last year was a
Yeah,
success.
it's
We're
a
looking for
success.
leadership. Yep.
We're looking for, leadership to create another one.
Okay.
We see if we could, like I mentioned, if we could at least get 10, that would include setup, that would include promotion, that would include, and we go from there.
I feel like we had a form that was
We
used in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just make a copy of it.
For this
to
year.
Do it.
Yeah, and start like, I'll see if
And
it's just.
and just make
do it
that
by this
edit.
week.
Awesome. Awesome.
'Cause I know I'm in it. You in it?
For which one?
For the job fair?
Yeah, should be. Is that what's that?
Oh, yeah, I left it.
Yeah.
I created it, but I left it.
The job fair, the.
And the you talking about the WhatsApp, right?
Oh yeah,
what's
the
that?
WhatsApp. Everybody's there. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll reach out again, see maybe if Clarissa want to join. She's part of our. We have a couple people.
Anything else?
I see you just poking. Oh,
How can we support Jackie and this autism? Like,
so the next time she come, I'll say I'm gonna see if she's gonna come on the 21st. Maybe we could talk about it because it'd be hard for us to talk about it when we're not together. Maybe we could.
well, I think she had. I'm sorry, I did not respond to her. I think she had asked about
She asked
Availability to
but
connect.
she asked to just circle
She did
back.
confirm. Yeah.
And then also, if she provides like options to do a poll
We can
when
confirm.
she's available and we become available.
Yeah,
when she's
like a little
available,
Google Meet.
that is how-
Yeah, because those, it's
to get to get
to
them
meet virtually and at
just to get
least.
things moving.
Yeah, because we're here to support.
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely want to do that.
100%.
I met a lot of parents
Mm.
that have been talking about autism
Mm-hmm.
awareness, and that have kids that they don't have the information.
I've been receiving a lot of emails through my work email about organizations that are promoting like autism awareness.
Okay.
And stuff.
Yeah.
And so each time I receive it, I think
You
of
think of
Jackie.
Jackie,
But I
idea.
just need the contact information
Yes.
and then spin it.
To
But
plug
we'll
them.
need to have like
A circle
when
back.
it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because if you reach out to some of those, you just have to have.
Is it
things
possible
on.
that when you get those, you could send us the email? Because we have been sending emails to organizations. The reason why we postponed it is because we only got like 2, and we really wanted at least 4.
Can you
Okay.
do I would need you to remind me.
Okay.
It's like a work email
Okay.
that I get these, not my personal or anything. So, and I keep it separate, like I don't
Okay.
do work stuff.
Right. No.
here.
No.
Right. So, if you could send me a text, like I need a text, not the
Okay, like,
WhatsApp.
hey,
that I'm
Oh
reading
yeah.
the
WhatsApp.
day.
Yeah.
But if you send me a text to remind me while I'm in the office, I could,
Yeah.
that would
Please.
help.
Because that. Yeah. Please. Because we gathered, we created a template of the emails and we were setting them up, but that's not postponed because it was only like 2. And it's like if we're gonna have like a little workshop, I'd like to at least have 4.
But not for nothing, you could have rocked with those 2.
No,
To
definitely.
give like a
little-
sample of what's to come.
Right.
And so that you can start building relationships even with those 2 organizations that said that they were available. Because maybe it'll create to something that's even grander at the very end or into next year. So it doesn't have to be many.
More. But also it wasn't only that, it was also that I had created a like an Amazon wish list for the community board to see what we could have purchased for parents. Because I know that the organizations have the kids, stuff for like the students and the kids, but there's not a lot of like parent supporting groups. So I wanted to give them like books, if we could order like 15 books, like little things that we could actually be like, okay, so this is for the kids and this is for the parents if they need any books, like when you do one-on-ones or like even looking for a parent support group. Not just only an agency that's there. There's a lot of, or even teacher support.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to that. So.
But also no, we don't always have to give something.
No, not again. It was more of like part of the workshop. Like even if it was like 10 books of what the workshop is about. Like just little things so they could see. Because again, it's.
But sometimes it's a matter of trying to find those organizations that are giving that stuff.
Yes, that's what I'm
And
saying.
then like, could you donate 10, 15, 20 copies and then let that be a part of a gift back to the families that attend.
Right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
If Jackie's able to send a poll out, we can
Right. Yeah. I'm looking
and
at
then
the poll.
have some virtual meetings.
But
Right.
it's
I'll
not
circle
but
back.
and just having the date though.
Yeah.
Having a date and sticking to it so we can work around it and get
for sure.
people on. Yeah, I think that's where it starts. So just to look at when she's available and her understanding, like she's not gonna be alone in this. Like, we may not be as responsible in that, but if she just gives, I don't know if she's listening, if she sets a date when she's available and the time so that we can just,
I know she's in
Respond
class
here.
right now, so she's
Okay.
not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I'll consult with her this tonight to see if she has like at least, because we was a date, and then we'll talk about it on the group chat,
Totally.
and then next time we have a meeting or before we'll conduct that.
Yes.
We'll consult.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Steph out. She don't text me because I'm
No, please do, because y'all be quiet, y'all be mute, and that's the reason why I made the WhatsApp. Wasn't that? Because I made that was the main reason I made it, so we could talk all day.
For the record, I work.
No, I know, but I made that so
When I am on
when the law comes,
the city,
they could just hit me up.
time.
You got-
They get
Even like real
all
quick,
my
like just because sometimes you do have
So
like
this is
yeah.
Yeah.
But if it comes to mine, Steph,
you won't have to like make a
No, you know what?
reminder for yourself to text me because
no,
I'm telling you,
for sure.
like when I'm in the space,
Right,
it's
you know
like
what?
yeah.
I think we need to make a group chat on actual iPhone.
A text chat.
WhatsApp, I mute them all
No, I'm
because
saying
my
you can't
dad. That's the
respond to
only thing he
WhatsApp.
does.
Okay.
Like my dad. That's the reason why I have it on mute right now. My WhatsApp.
Real.
Alright.
But
Alright.
adjourn. Can I have a motion to approve? To end the meeting.
Christina, motion to end the meeting.
National second motion.
Yes.
All in favor? Aye.
Alright.
Thank you so much. It was a great meeting.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for sharing.
Of course.
Till